A return to America, first Trump's second inauguration. The crisp January air crackled with anticipation. Crowds lined Pennsylvania Avenue, a sea of red Make America Great Again hats. Donald J. Trump, defying the odds, was back for a second act. His victory was decisive, a testament to his enduring appeal among his core base. The ceremony was classic Trump grandeur and defiance, celebrating American power. Trump made it clear his second term would amplify his first. The theme of his address was unmistakable: America first. He spoke of reclaiming American sovereignty and ending endless wars. The speech was vintage Trump, heavy on rhetoric, light on specifics. The crowd roared its approval. For them, this was a victory lap, a vindication of their faith. But for others, a sense of unease settled in. Trump's first term had been marked by chaos and disruption. His second term, they feared, could be even more unpredictable. True to form, Trump wasted no time in translating his inaugural pronouncements into concrete action. On his first day back in the Oval Office, he signed a series of executive orders that sent shockwaves through Washington and around the world. The most consequential of these orders formally withdrew the United States from the World Health Organization. Trump had long been critical of the WHO, accusing it of being too deferential to China. "The WHO has failed us," Trump declared in a statement released shortly after the signing ceremony. "They've been soft on China, slow to act, and more interested in protecting their own bureaucracy. We will not be party to their failures any longer." The decision to withdraw from the WHO was met with immediate condemnation from public health experts. But the WHO withdrawal was only the most dramatic of Trump's day one moves. He also signed an executive order initiating a comprehensive review of U.S. commitments to NATO. While stopping short of announcing a withdrawal from the alliance, the order made it clear that Trump believed NATO needed a major overhaul. He had long argued that the United States was shouldering too much of the burden for European defense. The world watched with a mixture of astonishment and apprehension as Trump set about dismantling decades of American foreign policy orthodoxy. News outlets around the globe splashed images of the signing ceremonies across their front pages, accompanied by headlines that spoke of American isolationism and a New World disorder. Diplomats scrambled to make sense of the rapidly shifting landscape, while world leaders grappled with the implications for their own countries. In Europe, the reaction to Trump's NATO announcement ranged from concern to outright alarm. European leaders, long accustomed to relying on the United States as the guarantor of their security, now faced the unsettling prospect of having to fend for themselves in an increasingly uncertain world. French President Emmanuel Macron, who had emerged as a leading voice on the world stage, called Trump's decision a grave mistake that would weaken the West and embolden our adversaries. In Asia, the reaction was more muted, but no less significant. China, emboldened by Trump's America First agenda, saw an opportunity to assert its own influence in the region. Japanese Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga, a close ally of the United States, expressed deep disappointment with Trump's decision to withdraw from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement, a move that many saw as a sign of America's waning commitment to the region. As the dust settled on Trump's tumultuous first week back in office, one question loomed large. What did it all mean for America's place in the world? Would Trump's America First agenda lead to a more isolationist United States, one that retreated from global engagement and focused solely on its own narrow interests? Or would it ultimately result in a more assertive, even confrontational America, one that was willing to use its power unilaterally to advance its goals? The answer, as with so much else in the Trump era, was far from clear. What was certain, however, was that the world was entering a period of profound uncertainty, one in which the old rules no longer seemed to apply. The post-World War II order, built on a foundation of American leadership and multilateral cooperation, was crumbling. In its place, a new world order was taking shape, one that was more fluid, more unpredictable, and potentially far more dangerous.